All right, so what I want to talk today about is getting a massive quad pump, specifically in the VMO, which is that small teardrop shaped part of your quad down at the bottom. The reason why I want to talk about the pump is, one, we're in pool season, and if you're wearing mid-bathing suit shorts, it's gonna look nice to be walking around with a little VMO pump. But secondly, I've been in the middle of a very big patellar tendon training cycle where I'm specifically training that tendon that crosses my knee joint. I started off showing you guys some about those long eccentric lowering sissy squats that I've been doing. I then also included stationary wall sits for a while. So I got my eccentric training in, I then got my isometric training in. What I'm doing now is the dynamic or ballistic portion of it. And for that, I'm actually doing an adaptation of a Hindu squat. Now, Hindu squats typically are a pretty funky motion done with your arms, but you basically squat down onto the front of your feet while swinging up your arms and then pull them back in at the top. So it kind of looks like this when you go through the motion. Now, when I was earlier in grade school, we also used to always stay in position that we called this a Saigon squat. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but I'm kind of blending the two of these. When I'm down in this bottom position, up on the tops of my feet here, I'm putting a lot of tension through that part of the quad right up front. And if I do partials, slowly lifting up and down out of here, I'm actually training the quadricep tissues very long. Whereas if I was doing a leg extension at the top, I'm training the quad short because it's flexed up here. When I'm down here, I'm training the quad long because it's lengthened. By using blood flow restriction, I'll also be able to make this a lot more intense without needing to add additional external loading to an already positionally very difficult movement. So let's go ahead and toss these straps on. As a quick edit note, there are a lot of BFR straps out there, but if you are looking for consistency of pressure and optimal safety over time, it's really worth it just to go ahead and get a nicer FDA quality pair of straps. All right, now that I've partially occluded my blood flow, I'm gonna get into standard BFR blood flow restriction training protocol. The most common training protocol for this is a 30, 15, 15, 15, meaning 30 reps, followed by a short 30, 45 second break, 15 reps, 30, 45 second break, 15 reps, and repeated like that throughout it. This allows for you to recover a little bit between the sets, but the actual blood flow occlusion prevents a lot of the metabolite breakdown from escaping, provides a pretty gnarly hypertrophic effect. So let's get right into it. This one's a little bit brutal, but let's see if we can make these quads grow a little bit. All right, and so that is the first set of 30 reps completed. I now have about 30, 45 seconds to rest and try and regain feeling down in my legs before I do that next set of 15 reps. Once again, this is probably a bit more intense training than most people are used to. The feeling of this metabolite buildup is like the most intense burning pump that you've ever experienced. So for many reasons, this is probably not a good routine for everybody, but let's get into that next set of 15. Oh. All right, that is definitely starting to burn right around now, but can already definitely feel my quads getting very tight with the blood flow coming in. And specifically, you can see the relaxed VMOs right here are starting to absolutely bulge with blood flow in there. And it is some succulent sausage leg seasons going on right now. So we're just gonna keep on it, go do that next set of 15 reps. Oh, God. whenever you finish one of these sets, you get that really wobbly feeling with your legs just because they're burning so bad. You just want to shake them out, get the pain to go away. But we got one more round of 15 to go, then we'll pop off these cuffs, and within the course of 5 minutes, I'll have one of the best quad and VMO pumps of my entire life. So that's pretty cool. Oh. Come on. Oh. All right. So we'll go ahead. Oh, and get the sweet relief of relieving some of the pressure off of these. And then we'll go ahead, take off the cuffs. Oh. And I have gone ahead and gotten one of the best VMO quad pumps that you can absolutely get within 5 minutes. This is awesome for increasing blood flow, training cross linkage of collagen fibers within the connective tissue of the patellar tendon, and also just driving up some hypertrophy signaling in this beautiful summer weather. I hope you learned something in this video, and make sure if you have any questions just to leave them down in the comments below. Have a good one.